Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video I'm going to be discussing tonight's League of Legends DraftKings slate. Tonight we have a two-game slate with two matches from the LPL. The first matchup is BLG versus Thunder Talk Gaming, and the second match is JDG taking on Team WE. With that, let's get into the first matchup. BLG and TT. BLG is coming off a win over the top-ranked JDG after a disappointing loss to IG. That puts them at 6-1 on the split, while as TT, they are 2-5, but are on a one-match winning streak. This match, I think, is pretty straightforward. BLG is the top team, if not one of the top teams in the LPL, and TT is a mid-tier pack team, just outside of the playoffs. So they're competitive, but I don't think they have a chance in winning tonight. For BLG, they actually have some pretty nice prices, as they aren't the top team on the night. For BLG, the people I'm targeting are probably Elk, Jean, and Own. I think Knight is just going to have a bit of trouble, or not trouble, but I think he's going to be focused on UCal, as UCal is kind of their carry. So I think they will neutralize each other, and I think those three will step up, with Bin kind of doing his own thing in the top lane. For TT, if there was someone I would choose to target, it would be UCal. He's kind of their main guy. But other than that, there really isn't anyone I'm looking at for TT. I think BLG wins this game pretty handily, or wins this match handily, with them sweeping 2-0. With that, we'll move on to the second game, which is JDG taking on WE. JDG is the favorite here. For WE, they are starting Stay. He started, I believe, the last couple games. And they've been 2-0 in those games. JDG overall is 4-1 on the split, while WE is 4-5-2, which is actually really surprising for them. I didn't expect this from this team, but they are much improved. In this matchup, Wayward is the top laner for WE, so that is going to be a revenge game for him, so I'm sure he will be excited and ready for this matchup. JDG is a pretty heavy, or not heavy favorite, but they are the better team by far, I would say. But I think WE has a chance here. JDG, with their loss to BLG, I don't think they necessarily lose, but I think there's a better upset chance for this match with WE over JDG, in comparison to TT or BLG. At times, JDG can be, or not at times, but most of the time they're the greatest team fighting team. They're a really well-oiled machine, and I think with the loss to BLG, which is the first loss that they've had to that team in a very long time, I think might rattle them a bit. And WE is hot. They are 2-0 with their new AD carry, and I think could present some troubles. Most people, I'm assuming, are going to try and stack BLG and JDG, but to get different, I think WE has an opportunity here to win. So yeah, I would probably my teams that I would target tonight would be number 1 BLG, 2 JDG, 3 WE, 4 TT. But I think WE has a better chance to upset than TT. If we're looking at captain spots tonight, I think Elk is someone who should do well. Jean, I mean, pretty much any of the BLG guys. Also, this could be a great spot to captain a support. We have seen this more recently with winning tournaments, and especially on 2-game slates. Own and Missing are two of the highest supports, or highest rated supports in the league. Own has had some good starts, 82, 86, 75, 73 is not awful. Missing 76, 83, 75. So there's a chance that I might think about playing support up top just to try and make the salaries fit if I'm unable to do so otherwise. But make sure to be different on these 2-game slates. It's really paramount to separating yourself from the field, especially because now more than ever people are playing League of Legends DraftKings, and so the edge isn't necessarily as there as it was even last year, and people are being more sharp, and so we got to make sure to differentiate ourselves from other people entering the tournament. And so that is one way you can get different. Obviously, leaving salary on the table is a way to get different. Going with an upset makes you different. And so we got to make sure whatever we're doing to try and win that top prize, which is, the ultimate goal, we believe in everything that we are putting into it. So with that being said, I have BLG winning 2-0. I believe JDG wins over WE 2-1, but I do think WE has a chance to upset here. And with that, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe to the channel. I will have an article out later on my Patreon to go more in depth on this slate in general. And so with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your evening.